We get this all the time in the comments on this channel, over on FM Scout and across the socials, right? These players are no good in my save. I signed X player and he's crap. How come your Dembele is so much better than my Dembele? Well, aside from the fact that different people can have the same surname, it is difficult for us lot to predict the quality of some players due to a thing called variable or dynamic potential range. But in today's video, I'm going to share with you 40 Wonderkids whose dynamic potential range is above the 150 generally considered to be a Wonderkid. That is to say, in every single save, these 40 players will have the potential to have that juicy Wonderkid media description at any point before their 22nd birthday. So do hit the like button, do hit subscribe, and let me get into it straight away because we got 40 players to get through. Okay, so I'll try and fire through each one as quick as I can, right? If you want to download the full shortlist, head on over to Patreon. That's available for the guys who support us for as little as, I think, $2, as well as all the shortlists that we do for these videos. Tino is class though, right? Pace, stamina, strength, crossing, dribbling. He's still only 18. It's a surprise that Southampton were able to get him from Chelsea for me. Next up, Fabio Silva. 36 to 52 million here at the start of the game. This is the winter update, by the way, the final update. He will develop into a world-class player. I mean, the potential ability here is 151. So in this particular save, the dynamic range is landed at 151, and we will go from worst to best, right? So the best players will be at the end. Next up, Florian Wirtz, an attacking midfield centre, a German gentleman with good dribbling, first touch and composure here, as well as agility and stamina. Ernst Poku comes next, dribbling, first touch and anticipation, but what he really has in his locker here is obviously the acceleration and the pace of an either-footed winger, which is interesting. Alfie Devine next, a 16-year-old midfielder playing for Spurs. Has a lot of growing to do, but he's only 16 years of age. Harvey Elliott, very, very good potential on this guy. Coming in at the lower end on this particular save, but you can see he's got good first touch, technique and balance already. Yusuf Demir, I apologise for my pronunciation if I've got that wrong. A left-footed attacking midfielder from Austria, 18 years old, but he's already got 15 dribbling, 15 flair and 16 technique in this save. I've tried pronouncing this guy before. I'm not going to attempt it again, other than to say he's a winger from Georgia who's very good at dribbling. He's got great flair, determination and technique here. Bruno Iglesias reminds me of a certain Spanish singer. Let me know in the comments below if I'm just making that up. Determination, flair, either-footed, and he's a fairly determined attacking midfielder. Gavi next, a highly rated midfielder contracted to Barcelona, 16 years of age. This guy is great. Benjamin Sesko, one of the most talked about strikers in the game. He's 18 years old here. He's a rangy striker according to the media, and you can see why. 6'4". Get hold of him at any cost. Well, not at any cost, because he's cheap. Keiki, I'm going to pronounce it like that. Keiki. What a name for a Brazilian. 18 years old. He's got crossing and dribbling here. 14 and 15. He's a winger according to the media description. I mean, sometimes they lack a bit of imagination, don't they, these media descriptions. 18 years old, 22 million, actually contracted to Man City, so that must be a recent signing as far as I know. Let me know if you signed any of these guys in the comments down below. Then we got Jeremy Doku, the Belgian winger. Natural fitness, pace and acceleration are this guy's fortes, but he's also got great technique. Look, Jude Bellingham next, one of the goats of FM22. There's no doubt about that. You can see in his work rate, determination, bravery, aggression, natural fitness and stamina that he is deserving of his media description here, which is Wonderkid. Noni Madueke, one of the lesser known probably English players in the game, but one of the best. Dribbling, pace, flair. Again, media description Wonderkid. Ryan Gravenbach, contracted to Ajax. Very, very good. Again, a spirited Wonderkid here, 19 years old. Valued between 35 and 42 million. Get your hands on him if you can. Giovanni Reina, the jewel in the USA's crown in terms of our Wonderkids. Dribbling, natural fitness. He's a very, very good player. Tanguy Nianzou. I'm presuming that's how you pronounce it. Jumping reach. His height is 6'3". He's a fairly determined centre-back. He's still only 19 years old. Definitely one for the future. Playing at Bayern Munich here. Nico Williams, not to be mistaken with Neco Williams from Liverpool, which is a mistake I made when I first made this shortlist. He's very close to being a Wonderkid, like a guaranteed Wonderkid, by the way, but not quite there. Dribbling 14, penalty taking 14, and technique 14. Very well rounded is Nico, the 18-year-old Spanish winger, and gets very good in the future. Dominik Sobliski, again, one of the heroes of Football Manager 2022 Wonderkids. Media description, you can see their Wonderkid already. He's a fairly determined person, and yeah, just look at those stats. He's great. Look at all those 14s, 15s, 13s, etc., and a couple of 16s. Get this guy. João Pedro's playing over at Watford. I didn't realise for a long time that he was a Wonderkid on Football Manager, but you can see in the statistics here and his age that he's definitely got the potential to be great. Angelo next, a winger from Brazil, 16 years old, definitely got some growing to do, but could potentially be world class. Josko Gvardiol, left back centre, media description Wonderkid, left footed. What's not to like about this guy? He's got the technique in terms of defending, the mentals and the physicals as well. Julian John Guerrero, hopefully I pronounced that like not too bad. First touch, free kick taken, filet. He's a young attacking midfielder. Again, the media description, what's that? A young attacking midfielder. I can see that. 17 years old, contracted to Real Madrid, but he's quite cheap. Rainier next. I'm never sure how to pronounce this, but he's done well for me in past Football Manager games. I really like him as a player. He's 19 years old here, and he's on loan from Real Madrid to Dortmund. Moukoko, it wouldn't be a list without Moukoko. Look at his stats here: dribbling, finishing, first touch, acceleration, agility, and determination. He's 16 years old. You can pick him up for around 30 million. He is like the must-sign player for me in the game. Okay, so we're getting into like really good players at the moment, right? 171 we're up to in terms of potential ability. Adeyemi is at 171 in this particular save. Again, don't forget it is dynamic. Some of the players could go up to 180 off this list, or down to as low as 150. Determination, acceleration, pace. This guy is class, right? I've had so many comments over on like TikTok in particular about this guy being amazing. Let me know in the comments here though if you've signed him and if he's obviously done well. Martin Satriano next, a Uruguayan striker, 20 years old, on loan from Inter. I think this guy looks really, really good, right? But I haven't heard much about him in terms of people commenting and stuff like that. So do let me know if you signed him. Samuel Ricci, one of the best Wonderkids in Football Manager this year. One of my favourites. He's just got so much in his locker. He's a 19-year-old defensive/midfield centre, a resolute Italian. Let me know down below if he's your GOAT. Dane Scala, another Tottenham youngster, 17-year-old striker. A lot of growing to do in terms of his attributes. He's 5'10", so maybe some physical growing to do as well. Again, let me know down below if you've had any luck with this guy. Does he overtake Kane in the Spurs side for you, for example? Takahiro Naki, smashed that pronunciation. Flair, dribbling. Again, with the potential ability on these guys in this save here particularly is insane. Let me know if you've signed this guy. Ansu Fati is 174 out of 200 in terms of potential ability in this particular save, and I'm sure he'll be similar in yours. He's fast, he's got good technique and dribbling and great mentality. Obviously one of the best attacking players in the game. Jurlen Timber, I'm going to pronounce that. Hopefully I got that correct. Defensive midfielder, right back, media description Wonderkid already, 20 years old, contracted to Ajax. Eduardo Camavinga, we all know about this guy by now, right? 18 years old, contracted to Real Madrid, absolute Wonderkid. Into the top 5 now in terms of potential ability in this particular save, and we have Lorenzo Luca, probably the standout hidden gem striker in the game. Won't cost you much and becomes world class, I'm sure, in every single save out there. Let me know down below if you've had luck with this guy. Nuno Mendes, probably the best left back Wonderkid in the game for my money. 19 years old, Portuguese, absolutely smashing it with his stats already and will only get better. Mariba comes in at number 2 with 180 potential ability in this particular save. He's going to be absolutely filthy in this game. And our top player, Jamal Musiala, and I'm never sure if I'm pronouncing that right, has actually gone up to 183 potential ability. He's 18 years old. He's going to be absolutely sick. I'm off to go and sim this game for 10 years to see how good these guys actually get. hit like, hit subscribe, watch this video here if you're after more cheap Wonderkids, and if you want to download this shortlist, as well as all the other shortlists that we use for these videos, consider becoming a patron. Thank you so much for watching. See you again.